Hello Stocko, hello Dertebbers, Import Demon here. Stocko, I'm here to give you a little heads up on what you can do in Thaumcraft. Give you a little starter video, get you going. And you can have a lot of fun with Thaumcraft, a lot of cool toys you can play with. But right now let me show you the basics. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to craft yourself a wand like this one right here. Now as we see, to make a wand, we need a gold nugget, you need a stick, and you need a shard. Now any shard will do. As you can see, each one I place will give you a wand. Now I already have a wand made and charged. As you can see, this wand, the wand of the apprentice, holds 50 V's. Now V's in your wand is recharged by aura nodes. Now aura nodes are all around. Almost every area is covered by an aura node. Where you're at, you may not have an aura node close to you, which is probably why your wand only has one piece in it. You can remedy that by going out and finding yourself one of these blue trees right here. Thaumcraft adds this and another tree. This is called a silverwood tree. Now every silverwood tree grows an aura node. You can't see it because I don't have the goggles revealing on me right now, but if we get a pair, let me just type this in here. It would help if I knew what I was typing. Get a pair, put them on your head. As you can see, that is what an aura node looks like. Now every silverwood tree will grow what's called a pure aura node. And I'll show you how to read up a little bit on that here in a minute. But this is what recharges your wand. You may not have one of these, but if you go and find one of these trees, you'll have your own aura node to recharge your wand. Now a little note is, to get a sapling, they're very, very rare. You might not get one, you may get one, and bone meal will not help them grow. They grow over time through the V's in the air. Another tree that Thaumcraft adds, if you can see over this hill here, is what's known as a greatwood tree. Greatwood trees are very useful for making certain items later on. Now the next thing you're going to want to get is a Thaumnomicon. Yes, very fun to say, and yes, easily tripped over. But to get a Thaumnomicon, you just need a bookshelf, which, as you know, a bookshelf is made from 6 wood planks and 3 books. Now we'll take our bookshelf, put it in our hotbar, and you just place it anywhere in the world, as you see, like I did right there. We'll get rid of this, we don't need that anymore. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your wand, and you're just going to right click on the bookshelf. And as you can see, the item is the Thaumnomicon. Now if you open your Thaumnomicon, you get a lot of cool things. Here is all the research you can do. Some are hidden, and for the some of the hidden ones, you'll need what's known as knowledge fragments, but that's for a later video. As you can see here, bunch of research not discovered yet, as I just started this world to teach you a little bit on how to get started. As you can see, the flashing researches are ones that are discoverable as of right now. I can't discover this one here because I haven't discovered these 3 here. Now, a little more information on Thaumcraft, excuse me, I know it's very hard to say, can be found in these little areas right here. You can read up on different things, what to do and how to do them. And just little information here and there too. Silverwood trees like I just mentioned, and greatwood trees like I mentioned, among other things. But that's for you to play with. Now next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to need a cauldron, because to get the crucible, you start with a cauldron. Cauldron is easy to make. 7 iron ingots in a U shape, just like this one right here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our cauldron anywhere, place it anywhere, and like you did, you were doing right, you know, dig down, and you can place either netherrack and land on fire or a bucket of lava. It doesn't matter. As long as there's a heat source under it, it doesn't matter. So we'll place our nether rack down, get us a flint and steel, and we'll just light it on fire. Now also what you want to do is, a little help, place the cauldron down. Now as you can see, it's an ordinary cauldron. You can fill it with water and it's not going to be Thaumcraft. What do we got to do? We got to tap it with our wand of the apprentice. And as you see, it gets a little Thaumcraft symbol on the side. That's how you know it's Thaumcraft ready. Now is when you fill it up with a bucket of water. Luckily I have a little water source right over here, so we'll go ahead and get us a bucket of water if I can get it and not just place it. Alright, you know what? We'll just go ahead and get a bucket of water. Much easier. Then we take our bucket of water and put it in the crucible. Now if you give it a minute or two, you'll note, well, there you go, it starts to bubble. That's how you know you're ready to go with Thaumcraft and the crucible. Now to do research with that, or to do anything with this, you're going to need to research to make stuff. Now how do you do that? You make yourself a couple tables. Tables are easy to make. A couple wooden planks on the edges like this, and 3 wooden slabs. Now Stocko, you were putting something, but it wasn't wooden slabs. At least not the correct ones. To make a wooden slab, very simple. Take 3 wooden planks, place them down, and that gives you 6 wooden slabs. But since I already have a couple made, we'll just jump right in and get us a couple tables. You're going to need at least 3 tables. Get rid of some of this junk I don't need anymore. And we're ready to go. First thing you want to do is place 1 table. And then give it a little tap with your wand, which gives you an arcane workbench. Now you note, I don't have my wand anymore. Why? Because it's actually in the table. Cool little feature, the wand actually sits on top of the table. You can always take your wand out, and as you know, it's out of the table. And when you're ready, when you need it, you can place it in, and it tells you you have 50 beasts in the wand. Now wands will recharge through your aura, like I said earlier, in the work table or in your hotbar. But it does charge a little faster in your hotbar. Set the time of day. Next thing you want to do is get yourself double table like this. This was the start of our research table, but we need one more thing. We need scribing tools. Now scribing tools, you need ink sac, glass file, and a feather. Now it's a shapeless recipe, so no matter where I put this stuff, as long as it's in there, it'll give me my scribing tools. We take our scribing tools and we just kinda right click them onto the table, and as you note, 2 tables became 1. You got a piece of paper, and your scribing tools are out to the side. Now if you open it up, a lot of cool stuff going on here. This slider here will help you research. Your cursory will give you a greater chance to keep the items you place in these slots here. Now note, it's best to put 1 item in 1 slot. So if you take a stack of coal, place them in there, best to leave it like that. Thorough will give you a greater chance to research a little faster, but also a higher chance to lose the item. Now, I'm going to show you 1 research to get you going and get you started, but I'm not going to show you the rest. That's part of the fun. Now, I can't research yet because I need paper to go in this slot here. So we'll just get ourselves some paper. Stack should do. Open it up, place the paper inside, and now you note we can do a little research. Now if we do some research, as you see, this here will give you a little hint on what you need to research. This here will tell you how far you are. As you can see, we're researching Night Ore. Night Ore is a good base for most things in Thaumcraft. And we'll get your research done. Place that in there. And as you can see, we have Night Ore discovered 100%. Now I can't make this just yet, and as you can see, I still don't see it. Nothing steady, everything's flashing still in my Thaumnomicon. What you gotta do is take your discovery, just put it in the hotbar, and as you can see the same thing that was in there with the hint. It takes fire, light, and potentia. Potentia, and those items, as you can see, if you hold shift on any item, you get these little aspects on just about everything. Now, what you want to do is, when you have this paper like this, you just want to go ahead and right click. Research discovered. Now I'm in creative mode, so it's gonna keep my item in my hotbar. Now if we go to our Thaumnomicon, we can see that ninth ore is an eternal flame and the research has been completed. As you can see, this flame seems to be fueled by magic itself. The number of uses for an ever-burning flame seems endless, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to produce much heat. Though it could prove to be a steady source of light and energy, ninth ore can also be placed in the world to act as a magical light source. A little bit of information on ninth ore. Now you can see here, we need the crucible. To get a piece of ninth ore, you need 5 V's from your wand. You need 4 Ignis, 6 Lux, and 4 Potentia. Now how do we get that? With our crucible, just like the thing said. As you can see, each piece of coal gives us 2 fire and 2 Potentia. So we'll place 2. Just go ahead and toss it in. As you see, goggles of the revealing will show what's in the crucible. Without it, you can't see anything. Go ahead and throw some torches in. Now we should have everything covered on what we need, so we'll stand back a little bit so you can see. And you just right click the crucible. As you can see, we get us ninth ore. And as you can also see, it used up the water. You can just place ninth ore around and it acts as a light source, just like the paper said. See? Neat, huh? Well, I hope you enjoyed this little start to Thaumcraft. If you need any more help, please don't hesitate to get a hold of me. I would be more than happy to give you an extra hand. Good luck and have fun. Thanks for watching.